Yes, sir. Welcome in to another episode of your favorite show covering Bama State football, the Black and Gold Show. I'm your host, JB, and thank you for joining us tonight. This is presented by Future Star Entertainment and Sports Talking with JB, and we appreciate you guys for watching the show tonight. As always, these three things I tell you to do each and every week. Please hit the like button when you're coming in, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and share this to your people. This is going to be a great show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's homecoming week here in the Gump for Bama State. A lot of festivities going on. I'm going to tell you guys about that. We also have a big game, and we're coming off a big victory over FAM. We had a time in Bragg. A time was had in Bragg. Now I'm off FAMU. So if you want to hear about the FAMU recap, you can go watch the Bama State recap show if you haven't already on this channel, or you can check out one of the articles I wrote on futurestarenT.com because your boys writing articles now, and they'll be up on the website. Now, to get this thing started off, man, you know we gotta do the sponsors like we do each and every week. And shouts out to the chat, y'all. Come on in here, man. My guy, Hornet Sam, appreciate you, brother, for tuning in each and every week, each and every show. Appreciate you, Hornet Sam. Sponsored. This channel is sponsored by Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz, your local Benz dealer. To if you're if you're looking for a Benz, if you're looking for a vehicle of any kind, it don't have to be a Benz, of any kind. Go to jackingrammercedes.com. Look them up. They have a lot of vehicles in stock at this very moment. But if you're in the Gump for sure, come on down to 217 Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, Alabama, and check out Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz, proud sponsor of the Sports Talk with JB Podcast Network. Also, we are sponsored by the Yard Apparel brand. So y'all know what time it is. You see the shirt I got on. I'm going to show y'all something else in a minute. But make sure, shouts out to my guy, Demetrius Mickles. He will be in the Gump on Friday. He will be set up at the bookstore. We're at the book fair. He will be set up. He's a vendor, licensed vendor. And it will be going down on Friday, I think from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But he's going to be in the city. Check out the Yard Apparel brand.com for all the gear, including this shirt I got on and these shirts right here. Swarm coming. That Swarm is here. It's almost time. We 3 days away from the big game. Get you some gear, man. It's a black and gold game. You have to wear black and gold. And those are the shirts. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. I got mine right here. I got mine right here, baby. On deck. You see, it's official. The Yard Apparel brand. This is the shirt I'll be wearing on Saturday myself. So make sure y'all tap in with my guy. Go to the yardapparelbrand.com. It's too late to get your shirt. You can't order the shirt now, but you will be able to get these shirts if you're coming out to the homecoming festivities. But show up on Friday. Make sure you get there early and be present. Now, we talking homecoming 2025, man. Y'all know how we do it. It's homecoming time. It's always a big week. It's a lot of things going on tonight. A lot of things going on for the whole rest of the week, right? And Saturday's going to be crazy because they got Bama State homecoming game. Then you got Tuskegee and Morehouse going on right after Bama State homecoming. So if you're in the Gump, man, you know, it's going to be something to do. It's definitely going to be something for you guys to do. Let me fix my screen. All right, I see y'all in the chat. What's up with you? What's up with it? My good friend, Jocelyn Thomas. What's up with everybody in the chat? We see y'all, man. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. Crimson Watch, thank you for reposting this stream. If you're watching on X, just come on over here to the YouTube channel, man. Give us a like, you know, subscribe to the channel. Share it to somebody. We really appreciate y'all. Aunt Lou, what's up with you, bro? I got to get up with you, Aunt Lou, if you're coming to homecoming. I got to get up with you. No, shouts out to all the alumni and, you know, the FIB brothers, the football They do a lot for the football team, by the way, the FIB brothers. So, and speaking of a lot for football, let me do this right here before we really get started. And I told y'all I do this each and every week. The points given challenge. All right. So we got into Friday. We scored 42 points on fam. So you got to give $42. That's how it goes. You know, and it all goes to the football program. I gave my 42. So I will be giving mine probably like that Monday. So each and every week, we're going to do this. Win or lose. How many points we score in the game, that's what we give. So we can keep this football program growing and prospering. That's what we do. So there you go. $42. You can scan the QR code or you can text SWARM to 71777. And then, you know, they'll hit you back with the link how you can do that, make that thing twerk out. Shouts out to the honeybees. We love the honeybees. Don't give a damn what PA announcers say in Tallahassee, right? We love the honeybees and the gump. I know that much. So he tried to apologize. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear no apologies, man. You know, shouts out to fam though. I mean, some good people up there. Good people. Shouts out to my guy Jerome. He gave me a tour around the campus on last Saturday. You know, I had a good time in Tallahassee. I had a great time. But what that PA announcer said, and I'm not even going to go into detail, it's been put out there on blast. Everybody knows what went down. But we love the honeybees in the gump. And I just want to leave it at that. So speaking of homecoming, y'all, I want to get into that and let y'all know all the festivities that's going on. Actually tonight, where is that? Let me pull that up. All right, so I can't really see it on my screen like that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but tonight they got a big concert that's going on actually right now. You got Gucci Mane, you got Trina, you got Huncho. You know, it's going down right now. It was funny at the press conference today. Shouts out to Coach E-Rod, man. He said, y'all going to see Trina tonight? You know, but hey, 20 years ago, I would have been up in that thing for sure. 20 years ago, I would have been up in there to see Trina. But nah, I'm chilling at that house. I'd rather be here with you guys than to be at the concert. But it's for the young folk. So let's let the young folk have their fun. Let's hope it's a good, clean show and nobody gets hurt. Tomorrow is a comedy show. If you want to come to the comedy show, doors open at 7 o'clock. It's the start time. Chico Bean and DC Youngfly will be here at the comedy show at ASU Stadium, by the way. The book fair I just mentioned with Thelma from Good Times, and she's 70 years old and she still look outstanding. Thelma from Good Times will be there at the Hardy Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. My guy Demetrius will be there from the Yard Apparel. Then you have the day party at 3 o'clock. Step show will be going on at 5 o'clock in the ASU Stadium parking lot. Volleyball game. Block party from 6 to 10 on Friday. I may attend that. I may go to the block party. And then you got the game. All right, so let's do this right here before we get to talking about the game. I want to pull this up so y'all can see what's going on and the itinerary for Saturday. If you're coming out, man, and if you can, come on out. It's gonna be a great time. So the campus parade is at 10 o'clock in the morning. The Sting stage, they're gonna have a lot of music and stuff going on from 10 to 2. Hornet Walk is at 11:45. Kickoff is at 2 o'clock. Gates open at noon. And then the fifth quarter party is at 6 p.m. until is at the Nest right there attached to the stage. So you got a lot going on Saturday. You wear your black and gold for sure. You know, ticket office open at 9 a.m. if you don't have a ticket already. So you just got to make sure they're gonna have some things blocked off. So make sure you check in, you tap in. You know, if you don't know where you're going, don't park nowhere you don't supposed to park because you will get told. You will get told. Just letting y'all know for sure. So, and don't come to the Gump Star no mess if you're from out of town. like yeah, all that. Just, you know, just give y'all the up and up. Yeah. For sure. Hey, what's up with my boy Patrick? FIB brother in the house tonight. Now, homecoming, bro. So what we got going on? Let's talk about this game just for a little bit. I'm not gonna hold y'all alone tonight, but I do want to break this game down. And first of all, let me show you guys what's been going on, right? So this is what BCU, this is what they posted, right? This is their little I guess that their account they trolling, you know. They got the pest control truck pulled up at ASU Stadium talking about they about to exterminate and fumigate and whatnot. You know, it's good though. Look, this is good. I like this. I really like this. So you know, we had, hey man, shouts out to Khalil. Shouts out to the Bama State social media team. They're really good. Some really good young men and women on that Bama State social media team. I floated around with them on Saturday at Bragg, and we had a really good time. Khalil's supposed to be on the show tonight. I don't know what Khalil let. He ain't hit me back, but I'm gonna get Khalil on the show real soon. There we go. This is our response. Not every pest can be controlled. I like that, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just good, clean fun right there. You know, that's good, clean fun. So, I mean, I really like it. I like it. Shouts out to BCU, man. They got a nice social media team too. You know, that was a really damn good flyer. They've been putting out some heat lately. So I just thought that was amusing, and I like it a lot. You know, I like it a lot. I'm trying to see if I missed something before we get started. Oh yeah, I did miss this. No, not that. This. So to all the recruits out there, if you got a kid that's playing high school football, maybe in 11th grade, maybe in 12th grade, here you go. You are invited to the homecoming. Scan that QR code. This is on social media as well. So what you do, you get a players comp ticket, and you can come. I had some kids hit me up. They want to come to Bama State. Come on out Saturday, man. Come out Saturday. It's going to be a lot of recruits there. It was a lot of recruits there when we played Miles, like over 200. Shouts out to Coach Jawan Lewis, recruiting coordinator, running back coach. Yeah. So they're going to be there this Saturday, and I hope to get some footage of the guys. Speaking of footage, shouts out to my guy Chris Jones, man. Christopher Jones, Chris Gerard Photography. He is down with the Sports Talker with JB brand, and he will be there for me, with me, taking photos, videos, and we got some things planned out. So shouts out to my guy Christopher Jones. He's down with the plan, and also an ambassador of the Yard Apparel brand. So it's really going down this week. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this week. Let's talk about the game. So it is game week. We do play at 2:00. Wear your black and gold, like I mentioned. We're playing Bethune-Cookman. Let's get into like the history of the matchup. We've beat them the last 4 meetings. It's been good, close games. I went to the press conference this morning. Coach Eddie, you know, he said we will not overlook Jackson State. So to all the people out there thinking this might be a trap game for Bama State, it's not going to be a trap game. We're going to be locked in. We're not worried about Jackson State right now. We taking this 1 week at a time. After FAMU, we did what we had to do, right? Coach Eddie say the boys was locked in. He came in there with that no expression face last Saturday as they walked from the damn basketball arena to the football stadium because they had to go to the basketball. But that's neither here nor there. But as they made that walk to the stadium, Coach E-Rob had stone face. They was locked in. The boys was locked in. Now, we know it's homecoming. Gonna be a lot of distractions, right? We are the entertainment. That's what Coach Eddie, he preaches that. We are the entertainment. But guess what? We will be locked in, you know. And I believe him. I believe Coach is probably the best coach. I think he is the best coach in the SWAC. He's definitely the best coach in the SWAC, in my opinion. And those guys are going to be locked in, man. Andrew Body, he's in the leader in the clubhouse for SWAC Player of the Year. Still no interceptions. Passer rating is through the roof. He's doing everything he has to do. Last week, he only threw for 106 yards, but we ran the ball for 300. So you got balance now. We wasn't running the ball very well. Then we turned up. I knew it was only a matter of time for Jamari Holsclaw break loose. I kept telling y'all, he's going to break loose. He went for above 35. Marcus Harris, the second, went hat trick on y'all. If you saw the video when he scored that third touchdown and you kept hearing hat trick, that was me. I was right there recording. He ran towards me. Hat trick. 3 touchdowns for my guy Marcus Harris the second. Every time he touches the ball, it's a touchdown. He only touched it 3 times. He scored. Shouts out to J.R. Gardner. 1 carry, 27 yards, 1 touchdown. His first collegiate touchdown. So happy for the kid. So the running game was cooking, right? But Coach E-Rob also say, we going to go with what's hot. So if they're stopping the run and we're passing the ball and we're making big plays down the field and Andrew Body is super efficient and he's doing what he has to do, we're going to keep going. We're just going to keep cooking, So we can beat you any kind of way. We can beat you with Andrew Body throwing 300 plus yards and 4 touchdowns. We can beat you with us running the ball 42 times for 300 yards and 5 touchdowns. So we can, any way you want it. We can give it to you any way you want it. So we're going to be locked in for BCU for sure. We definitely going to be locked in. This is a SWAC East standards, by the way. Jackson State, we got the same record. Yeah, they put us above Jackson State. I kind of wish they would have kept Jackson State above us, but it don't matter because we play them anyway next week. We just have to win this week. Right? So we still have to play everybody up here except we beat FAMU. And I said this at the beginning of the season. We have to beat FAM. We have to beat Jackson State. But Bethune, they are a team that's hot right now. They just won 2 games in a row. They beat A&M, which a lot of people thought A&M was going to beat them because A&M has been hot. Shouts out to Coach Sam Shade. So you're looking at SWAC East. We got to take care of business. These next few weeks are going to be crucial. We got BC. We got Jackson. Then we got a bye week. Then we got Madison City Classic. So it's going to be crucial. We can sew up the SWAC East at the end of Madison City Classic if we play our cards right and if everything goes our way. But just like Coach E-Rob say, control what you can control. We got to win today, right? At practice, they won practice today. You have to win each and every day. So shouts out to the Yard Apparel right there. Shouts out to my guy Demetrius. Now, just wanted to put that up there. We're not looking ahead. We're definitely not looking ahead. Also, I want to do this right here. These are the HBCU player rankings. You see Andrew Body at number 2 right there. Look at the bottom at 10, Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones, he's I'm telling you, a lot of people not really talking about Jalen Jones, but I'm gonna talk about him. He got 5 touchdowns, right? I want to say he was leading the SWAC in receiving yards last week. He only had 43 yards last week and 2 touchdowns, 2 receptions. But the kid has been cooking. And he's another one. He's another one, a big play waiting to happen. Just get Jalen Jones the ball. And him and Andrew have some good camaraderie because it was a play last Saturday where it was 2 guys back there. It was 2 receivers in the same vicinity and 1 DB. And Andrew saw it. He just threw it up. And guess who caught the ball? Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones, he beat a guy on the slant on the goal line so nasty. It was easy. It was like pitch and catch. This man, Jalen Jones, is spectacular, ladies and gentlemen. And he's paid his dues. Came on, red shirt freshman. And, he played a little bit last year, played a little bit more. Now he is the go-to guy. He is wide receiver 1 for this Bama State Hornet team. and he is in the top 10 of the HBCU player rankings. And this is not just SWAC. This is all HBCU. But Andrew Body right there, number 2. I think he's number 1, but don't get me started. Don't get me started. Speaking of some good players, I want to talk about this one good player right here, Antoine Watts. He won Player of the Week in the SWAC, Defensive Player of the Week, by the way, for Bethune. He's a safety. So we definitely going to have to watch what number 15 going to be at, playing that safety position. He's going to try to slow down Andrew Body. He's going to try to slow down Jalen Jones and this high-power offense. But you won Player of the Week, Mr. Watts, and, respect to you for that. But you are definitely on the chalkboard. We got to know where you at. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to give him a shout out, And this is from the BCU gridiron. This was their offense last Saturday. They put up 516 total yards, 257 yards passing, 259 rushing. It don't get more balanced than that. 4 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, 8 or 11 on third downs. It really don't get more balanced than that, more efficient than that. And they played A&M, right? So, yeah. I agree, Hornet Sam. He gonna hit that deep ball this game. Body missed a couple of those deep throws. He had Jalen Jones one time. And I think that on that one, it was one play where he had Dylan the Jet. I think Dylan the Jet caught the ball. They said he was out of bounds. He caught it, but they say he was out of bounds. I think he toe tapped it. I actually took a great shot at it. I don't have it up on the uploaded, but when I zoomed in, he had a toe down and he had 1 foot up off the out of bounds, and I thought that should have counted. But Andrew was so close to hitting Jalen Jones a couple times last Saturday. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. I agree with you, Hornet Sam. I think he's gonna hit him. He may hit him a couple times this game, but if they key in on Jalen Jones, we still got Ja Harrell. We still got Asa Greg. Don't sleep. We still got Dylan the Jet. Don't sleep on the wide receivers, baby. Don't sleep. Tyreek Saunders. We still got some guys. So just letting y'all know. And shouts out to Dylan Creech, by the way. Want to give a shout out to Creech, man. He had that fumble, but Creech is a bulldozer. He catch the ball, he trying to score, And that was a good play by the defender to knock that ball out of Creech's arms. But Creech was trying to get somewhere. He made up for it, though. He made up for it in that second half. They came out house of fire on offense in the second half, and Creech was in the backfield. He was blocking his ass off. And, man, I just love to see it. I really do. Creech, one of my favorite players, man. I like the intensity he brings. I like the physicality he brings. And I'm just saying, boy, hey, he can play at the next level. There's a lot of guys on this team that can play at the next level for sure. But I love me some Dylan Creech. Now, let's see what else I have for y'all. Okay, I was going to pull this up. This is from last week. This is the box score, the team stats from BC and A&M last week. 41 points they scored. They gave up 34. But if you're looking at third down efficiency, I want to look at what A&M did to them. A&M was 11 for 18 on third down, 3 for 3 on fourth, right? 480 total yards, 355 yards passing. That's a whole heap of a lot of yards passing that BCU gave up last week. So I was just looking at that, and that number kind of jumped off when I see it. I saw that, and I was like, wow, they gave up 350 yard passing. So you got Andrew Body, the Andrew Body show on homecoming. Rick Body and fam gonna be there. Everybody gonna be it. Hey, I'm just saying, Andrew could go for 400. He could go for 400. But also looking at that, they got 2 turnovers from both teams had 2 turnovers. A fumble loss and an interception for A&M. But Cameron Ransom, the quarterback for BCU, he threw 2 interceptions. And Coach Eddie mentioned him by name. Is a guy we're going to have to keep in check. Got to keep him in line. He can run the ball a little bit. He's a great athlete. But I feel like this defense is going to be all over. That Black Swarm, the way Rudy is playing right now, shouts out to Rudy Jean Louise. He is balling. Rudy John Louise, I think. I'm sorry. Rudy has been balling. And I asked Coach Eddie at the press conference today. I said, E-Rob, Rudy has been playing outstanding. Is that a valid statement? And he was like, yes. Rudy had to step up. This is his year. He's starting. He's playing a lot of plays. He went from playing 15, 20 plays to 45, 50, 55 plays now. So, and he was out there, and Rudy stood out to me because he was knocking people off their block at FAMU. He was loud and intentional and violent at FAMU. Bring that same intensity this week to BC. We're going to need it every week, and no team is less than the other team. We're going to treat every team like there are our foe, right? And after the game, it's all good. We can dap it up. We can do whatever after the game. But from kickoff to the clock say 0-0-0, I'm on your head. And that's how it's going to be. Now, let's look at what we did. Speaking of, let's go and look at what we did. And I did this on the recap show, so I'm going to just be quick with it. Bama State was 8 for 12 from third downs. So look at the fourth down efficiency. Look at FAM, 1 for 5. We had 4 turnovers on downs. We forced 4 turnovers on downs. You know how rare that is? Unless a team go for it on fourth down every time. I mean, you got the ball 4 times off of downs. Off downs. Those are turnovers. So you get the ball right there where you stop them at. Bama State was dominant. That defense was dominant, and I saw it up close and personal. And we held them to only 133 yards passing. They did run the ball for 176, but I mean, they didn't score but 14 points. They only scored 14 points. You're right, Hornet Sam. We ain't getting no respect, but damn it, I'm going to put some respect on our defense. Game 1, we gave up 52 points. Everybody saw that, and they was like, the defense ain't the same no more. Very next week, we give up 6, and then we gave up 9 or something like that. Long story short, we've only given up 30 points. We've only given up 30 points in the past 3 games. Only 30. I think we gave up 7, we gave up 9, and we gave up 14 points in the past 3 weeks. Now, Bethune may score a little bit more than 14, but they ain't going to score no more than 21. They're not going to score no more than 21. I can guarantee you that. And I told everybody who wanted to listen last week that Bama State was going to put up 30 plus. They was going to put up 30 plus on FAM in Bragg. And what did they do? Put up 42. They put up 42. So now I wasn't expecting a BTA like this, but I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened. And we were disciplined. We only had 5 penalties for 37 yards. They had 7 for 75. So I like that. We cutting the penalties down a little bit. Keep cutting them down some more. Keep it going. We did lose a fumble. We didn't get any turnovers. So I would like for us to get a turnover or 2 this week because E-Rob also mentioned the turnover battle will be crucial. Whoever can force the other team into mistakes, that's going to be crucial. And that's going to go to my keys to victory. I feel like whoever wins the turnover battle, they have the better chance to win. Now, you saw Bethune, they matched A&M in turnovers. Both teams had 2 turnovers. We gave up a turnover. We didn't get one back, and we put BTA. We haven't turned the ball over much this season. Andrew Buddy has 0 interceptions. So I don't look for him to go out there and just turning the ball over left and right, but I look for this Black Swarm defense to get some. I look for the Black Swarm to get some turnovers. I'm looking at Trey Phillips in the secondary. I'm looking at Keon Lewis in the secondary. I'm looking at Zaquan Patterson, who already has an interception. Keon Lewis has an interception. Trey Phillips has been playing good ball. I'm looking at Greg Mangle, who's been playing good ball. That's secondary. Yeah. It's some guys out there in that back end, some ball hawks. So let's get some pressure. Let's force Cam Ransom to throw that ball into no man's land, and let's get some picks. Let's get some picks. And I believe that's going to be one of the major keys for this game. That's going to be one of the major keys for the game. Another key is going to be, can we stop Bethune from getting hot? Meaning, if they come out and score on their first drive, they're going to be confident. So if that happens, so to speak, let's say they get the ball, they come out, they drive down the field and they score. What do we do to stop them? Because they're going to be super confident. They're going to try to upset us and spoil our homecoming. But I don't think it's going to happen. So I expect some better play up front. The guys are going to get after it. Like I just mentioned on the back end, see if we can get some turnovers. They've been playing well. They've been covering well. We haven't been beat too bad on the back end. They've been covering well. They've been making some great tackles. Great tackles. And if a guy catch the ball, they're down right there where they catch it. I like what I'm seeing. This team has been tackling very well since after that first week. So shouts out to Coach Gresham for that. But offensively, what are you going to get from Bama State? How are you going to defend Andrew Body when he's cooking? How are you going to stop the run when Holesclaw is running like a madman? When Marcus Harris takes off and breaks for a 30 or 40-yard touchdown run? When he's on the goal line and you put Dylan Creech back there, fullback, and they run that formation and you can't stop it when he get 2 yards and bust through your off defensive line and score a touchdown and then jig on you in the end zone. What about Jabbar Kirkendale when he busts out of there out of nowhere, winning that 23 like Braun? What about when Carl Ligon, number 4, when Carl Ligon hit that outside for about 15-yard gain? He's going to break. Carl Ligon is going to break. He almost broke last week. Just wait. He's going to break loose for a long one because he's too dynamic to be held down. And don't let J.R. Gardner get in the game. 27-yard touchdown. J.R. Gardner is one of the most underrated backs in this room. When he gets the ball, he's going to make something happen. He's going to get at least 5, 6, 7 yards when he gets the ball. He caught me off guard. It was 2 minutes left in the game. I was talking to Khalil. Next thing you know, I see number 34 coming towards me. I said, that's JR. Man, JR done bust right through the hole and scored a touchdown. I was like, man, I did not see this coming. I didn't even know he was in the game. So I'm proud of J.R. Gardner. I hope he gets more touches. But this running back room, this 3-3-4 stable is absolutely loaded. And shouts out to Coach Lewis for keeping them boys locked in, man. Because he definitely keeps them locked in all game long. He definitely does that. So, all that being said, man, I got Bama State 42-21. I'm going to give BCU 21 points because, sometimes team will get down by 4 touchdowns and then, you kind of let up a little bit, getting that prevent defense. We might be ready to go to the after party by the time you get fourth quarter, But I would like for them to hold them under 20, but I feel like they might get 21. So I'm going to go 42-21 Bama State. And that is classified as BTA. Because as we used to say back in the day, 21 is skunk. If we beat you 21 now, you got to get off the controller. It's over. But if I put 21 on you and I keep that lead throughout the game, it's BTA. That's skunk. That's skunk. For sure. Hornet saying, you know what's up. Y'all know what's up. Shouts out to you, Mr. Jackson. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. We got a lot of people watching tonight. I want y'all to please hit that like button, right? If you ain't hit it right, if you ain't hit it yet, hit it right now. I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're watching it right now, if you haven't already. Sports Talking with JB. And I want you to share to somebody who's interested in Bama State football content, who's interested in homecoming. I want y'all to do that. And I also want y'all to check out this right here. Once I can find it, check this out.
Sports Talking with JB is sponsored by Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz, since 1959 serving the greater Montgomery area, from C-classes to GLEs, and everything in between. Visit them at 217 Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, Alabama. Come test drive a new Benz today. At Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz, it's time to love what you drive.
Yeah, so check out Jack Ingram Mercedes-Benz, man. Your local Benz dealer. If you're in the market shopping for a car. I don't know what's going on. My mouse is going crazy right now. Hope y'all still tapped in with your boy. So, and also make sure you check out the yardapparelbrand.com. Those shirts will be on deck. They will be on deck this weekend. I got mine right here. That 1867, baby. I got it. The founding year. Bama State. I got mine. Make sure you get yours. Shop with the Yard Apparel brand. Make sure y'all do that. BTA. You know what it mean. You know what it mean. That's what's going on. Mr. Jackson said BCU bit by mistake game move to ESPN. Wow. That's what's up. That's the move. So if you can't come to the Gump, if you can't come to homecoming, there you go. Shouts out to Mr. Jackson for that. ESPNU. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know exactly what it is. But man, I'm excited to wear my my homecoming shirt, man. Me and my boy Chris Jones gonna be there. And we may or may not give you a pregame show, post-game show, but just say, I'm gonna say this: we cooking up something. All right, we cooking up something, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm definitely gonna leave it at that. So homecoming is gonna be great, man. Like I mentioned, the concert is going on. I'm gonna show this one more time. All the festivities. They got the concert, Gucci Mane, Trina, all them at the I guess they're at the Acadome or the stadium or what. I think they do it at the stadium. I'm so old school. I'm talking about the Acadome. I'm talking about Joel Reed Acadome. Y'all, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. That's back when I was in the school. Damn, Joel Reed. I don't even know what. Nah. But where that concert at? I think it's in the stadium. Anyway, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. When you watch this, the concert gonna be over. So there go my boy. Shouts out to Chris. Hey man, y'all go tap in with my guy Chris Gerard for photo photography. I'm all tongue twisted right now. Thinking about Trina. The baddest chick. Anyway, tap in with my guy right there, man. Some of the best photography work I've seen. I thought it was AI. When I clicked on the link on the website, I thought it was AI. I said, these can't be no real pictures, but they are absolutely real. My guy been doing good work for years, and he's going to be tapped in with me and Sports Talking with JB. We about to cook up some good stuff for we are cooking up for homecoming, Magic City Classic coming around. Oh my goodness, we about to give y'all some good content. We about to give y'all some really good content. Some really good content. And my God, the Yard Apparel will be at the book fair Friday, 10 to 2. Go get your gift. Hey, it's right there. I ain't tell you no lies. I ain't telling you no lies. He will be there, 10 to 2 on Friday. If he got to go to work, come on your lunch break. I'm going on my lunch break. And I need to see how there I'm still looking good at 70. So it is what it is, man. I really appreciate everybody for watching the show tonight. I appreciate y'all each and every week, man, for sure. Can't thank y'all enough, man, for tapping in with your boy. I can't thank y'all enough. Next week, what we got? Oh my goodness, Jackson State next week. I don't even want to think about next week. I'm locked in right now. Don't worry about next week. Don't worry about next week. I'm locked in right now. It's homecoming. A lot of festivities going on. What a tailgate gonna be at Lou. I need to get with all the FIB guys. I'm getting with Rick Body. Everybody on Saturday. I'm locked in. I'm gonna be there early and often. I'm not gonna be hard to find. I will be wearing my homecoming shirt right here. And probably my sports talking hat. I don't know. But I ain't gonna be hard to find. Got my media credentials. Shouts out to Fred. Shouts out to the Bama State media department. Shouts out to everybody at Alabama State that's doing their thing. And shouts out to everybody around the SWAC, man. Everybody's doing their thing around the SWAC. Shouts out to Scotty and them too, man. Over there. They gave me a shout out on Monday. I appreciate that. Everybody doing their thing. So I'm tapped in with all y'all. C. Wells and them, SWAC talk. Everybody going on around the SWAC, man. I appreciate all the love and all the support from all my supporters. Everybody who subscribed to this channel, Sports Talking with JB. I really appreciate you guys. With all that being said, it's your boy JB, man. This has been the Black and Gold Show, homecoming edition. I will see y'all this weekend. And the recap show is going down this Sunday. So stay tapped in. Put the notifications on so you'll know when the recap show will be on. For all that, I'm your boy JB. This has been the Black and Gold Show. Y'all be blessed. Have a great one.